Hello Internet World, this is my review of the Chigee, hope I'm saying that right, A10-5 Play. This one's for BMW, so it comes plug and play. It just plugs in just like it should, and you operate many of the features from the Wonder Wheel. Oop, and we'll turn that down. So, the default screen looks something like this. To be honest, a lot of the things are replicated information because I already got this is a 2016, so it doesn't have the TFT dash, but even so, everything's replicated. I had the Garmin, the BMW Motorrad Navigator 6, which is just a Garmin, and it's great, worked really well, but it wasn't real-time navigation. The maps are only up to date for the last time you updated the maps, and it worked well. Some other features in terms of engine management, speed, average speed, that kind of thing, which were fun, but essentially it was just a navigator. Then it kind of crapped out on me, so I've looked at this. This is the default screen. You've got speedometer, trip, compass. They're really big on tire pressure monitors, so that's just a thing. I didn't buy those. They're an extra $100. I suppose maybe I will because it's all over the screens. That's sunset, and you've also got sunrise, it comes up, and the time. So that's kind of cool, I guess. But the only thing that's got, well, okay, so I don't have a compass on that, and I don't have a tire pressure monitor. But hey, there we go. You have another option, which is this one. Rev bar only goes up to 8,500 revs. Obviously, the XR goes a little bit higher. I guess they built this primarily for the GS, which is fine. If I'm doing more than 8,500 revs, I'm generally not looking at the speedo anyway because things are happening very quickly on this bike. You don't cruise at 8,500 revs, that's for sure. So it's not a big deal. Big gear indicator, again, the TPS. These are interesting little lights. It's kind of quirky, this thing. So you've got a blinker indicator there. You've got one on the other side. You've got a low fuel warning. You've got an altimeter. Okay, that's cool. But you've also got this. So if I pull the brake, there you go, that's the front brake. If I reach across and do the rear brake, there's the rear brake. And if you pull the front brake while you're riding, the rear brake comes on at the same time because they are linked. Kind of interesting, but pointless. The one thing it doesn't have, though, is a high beam indicator, which would be more useful. Why they did that, who knows? I guess that's just a quirkiness of the Chinese thing. But the main reason I got this was because of this feature. So this is the Apple CarPlay or the Android Auto. If you can use that, then you can use this. It works really, really well in terms of all the functionality that it has. One of the things I read in the reviews of this was that this doesn't charge, and I think it's because of this here, which looks like it's not charging, but that's my phone. So yeah, it does charge off the cradle. If you see that, it's not the Chigee that's down on power, that's your phone. Fool. But yeah, I've got Waze on this. I've got the Google, which is live, tells you exactly what's happening with the traffic information and things like that. So you can see text coming through or people calling you, know who it is. And if you've got it linked up to your helmet in some way, shape or form, you can even talk or dictate a response. So that's kind of useful. Haven't tried those yet, but I'm sure it works. I've got the helmet that would do it. So that's great. Overall, this is superior in many ways to the, yep, goodbye, that's my camera thing. You can get these linked up with little cameras as well. It seems to be a very good product. I know some people will hate it just because Chinese, who are they? But 5 years ago, 10 years ago, maybe I'd have felt the same way. But now this seems to be very well made. It comes in a great little case. It's got good warranty support, apparently. And it just works. And it's very well easy to use. Very well easy to use. That's not the very good English. It's very easy to use. It does everything I want and more, and it was cheaper than the BMW Garmin system. So if you're looking for one of these, they do make these for a general bike, not just for BMs. Pull the trigger. I recommend it. It's really good.